Pastor Carlin here from Shiremanstown Church of God. Just wanted to come to you and share with you a few thoughts about our preparing to regather for worship starting next weekend and kind of what to expect when you do arrive here. So when you come across the street from the parking lot, you'll enter in the doors here in the narthex area. There will be a gloved, masked greeter here to hold the door open for you. And so we'll kind of enter into the narthex here and explain a little bit more what's going on there. As you enter into the narthex, there's a table here, and on this table there will be a collection box for offering. So at the end of the service, as you're leaving out through the doors here, you can place your offering for that week in that box if you want. Also on the table there will be some extra masks. If you don't have one, you can pick one up there. There are all kinds of different sizes that are available from children on up to adults. Probably if we get things like the new daily bread and items like that, they'll also be on display that you'll be able to pick those up and take those along with you. Immediately upon going through the narthex, you'll enter into the sanctuary, and we are asking that you would immediately go to your seat. Due to the space limitations, seating is much reduced. We'll be using every other pew here in the sanctuary, and so every other one will be marked off not to be used. And so you sit wherever you want in the pews that are marked for you to be able to do so. You'll notice that as you sit down that there are no Bibles or hymnals in the pews. We've had to remove those to make it easier for us to be able to clean after the end of the service. And so all the words to the songs will be on the screen, and there'll be some announcements at the beginning of the service as well there. But you'll want to bring your own Bible with you so you'll be able to follow along when I'm reading the scriptures during the message. We're encouraging you to avoid use of the bathrooms if at all possible. Once the bathroom is used by someone, it has to be cleaned again. And so therefore, if you must use the bathroom, there will be some instructions there and some spray for you to be able to use to clean the bathroom after you use that. But again, if at all possible, we'd encourage you not to do so during the service. At the end of the service, we'll be asking you to leave in an orderly fashion, probably dismissing you beginning at the front and moving towards the back, one row at a time, always encouraging you to have 6-foot distance, that social distancing between you, each person as you leave. There'll be hand sanitizer available on the table here, as well as in the narthex and probably at other locations in the sanctuary as well. And feel free to use that at any time. We'd encourage you to do so when you enter into the sanctuary and again before you leave. We're also asking that you refrain from handshaking or giving people hugs. I know that's going to be very difficult for us to do, but again, we need to do that in order to maintain the social distance and avoid passing on anything to anyone else. We want to try our best to keep everyone safe and healthy while we're here. For the kids, Stacy's going to have a packet of materials that the kids can not only use here, but take along with them to work on at home along with their parents. And then beginning on June 14th, during the 10:30 service, there will be an actual service for the kids down in the social hall that Stacy will be leading for the kids ages 3 through grade 2. So more information will come along about that later. Following the service, we also need just a few individuals to help us out with cleaning, like wiping down the tops of the pews and doorknobs and light switches and things like that might have got touched during the service. That'd be a really big help, and we've had some people already volunteer to do that. This coming Thursday, we're going to have the church professionally cleaned, so Stanley Steamer will be coming in, cleaning all the pews, the carpets. They'll also be spraying disinfectant throughout the sanctuary in the narthex, about door height all the way around in order to help kill any bugs that might be here as well. So we're just trying to ensure the best we can the safety of all persons who come here. Remember, Saturday night at 6 p.m. and then Sunday morning 8:30 and 10:30 are our service times. We are asking that you sign up, if possible, which service you plan to attend. There will be an email coming out They'll have a link on that you can go to and indicate there what service you plan to attend, and that will keep track then in real time of how many people are signing up for each service. If you don't have email, feel free to call the church office and just leave a message there about which service you would prefer to attend. Again, everything's going to be a lot different for all of us. We simply ask you to be patient with us as we begin. We've never done anything like this before, but together we can make this a very meaningful experience for everyone. And for those who are not able to attend yet due to underlying health issues or just concern about being out and about with a lot of people, please feel free to remain home. We would encourage you to do so. We will be recording the Saturday evening service, and that will be available just like it is now for you to be able to watch and participate there. As far as masks, we do want you to wear a mask as you're arriving as well as you leave. During the time you're here, we would encourage you to wear that, but we're not going to require that. I know it's very difficult to sing with a mask on your face and things like that, and I certainly won't be wearing one while I'm trying to preach, so let's keep that in mind as well. And again, if you don't have one, we do have several available for you to use. So that's kind of an idea of what to expect when you get here next weekend. We look so forward to seeing you again and being able to worship together. And for those of you who are at home joining us in worship there, we look forward to a day in the future when things will be improved much. We can join together once again. But may God bless all of you, and may you have a wonderful week, and look forward to seeing you next Saturday night or Sunday morning. Thank you.